Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar, later known as Akbar the Great, was born on October 15, 1542. His birthplace was Umakot, a Rajput fortress town in present-day Sindh, Pakistan. Akbar's father, Humayun, was the second Mughal emperor. He had been driven from his capital, Delhi, by the Afghan warlord Sher Shah Suri. Akbar's lineage was a blend of powerful legacies. He was a direct descendant of Genghis Khan through his mother, Hamida Banu Begum. His paternal lineage went back to Timur, the founder of the Timurid Empire. This heritage would shape Akbar's destiny and fuel his ambitions. Despite being born into royalty, Akbar's early life was marked by uncertainty and hardship. His father, Humayun, was constantly on the move, battling to reclaim his lost throne. These early experiences instilled in Akbar a resilience and adaptability that would serve him well in the years to come. At the tender age of 13, Akbar ascended to the Mughal throne. This significant event took place in 1556, amidst a campaign to reclaim lost territories. Humayun, Akbar's father, had died unexpectedly. This left a void in leadership at a critical juncture in the Mughal Empire's history. The coronation took place in Kalanar, Punjab, with Bairam Khan, a trusted general, serving as Akbar's regent. Bairam Khan was a seasoned military strategist and a loyal confidant of Humayun. He played a pivotal role in guiding the young emperor during the early years of his reign. However, assuming the mantle of the emperor at such a young age was no easy feat. The Mughal Empire was far from stable. Threats emerged from both within and outside its borders. Akbar inherited a fragmented empire beset by internal strife and external threats. It was a daunting inheritance for one so young. Despite his youth, Akbar quickly demonstrated his military prowess. He led several successful campaigns to consolidate his power and expand the empire. Beyond the battlefield, Akbar was also a visionary leader. He implemented significant administrative reforms that strengthened the central government and promoted a more efficient bureaucracy. One of Akbar's most notable policies was his approach to religious tolerance. He sought to create a more inclusive empire by engaging with leaders of various faiths and promoting a policy of sul-e-kul, or universal peace. Akbar's reign also saw a flourishing of culture and the arts. He was a great patron of literature, music, and architecture, leaving a lasting legacy that would influence generations to come. By the time he reached adulthood, Akbar had transformed the Mughal Empire into one of the most powerful and culturally rich empires of its time. His legacy as a wise and just ruler endures to this day. Akbar's impact on future generations of Mughal rulers was profound. His policies and reforms laid the foundation for a stable and prosperous empire that would last for centuries. Even today, the influence of Akbar's reign can be seen in the cultural and historical landmarks that dot the landscape of modern-day India. His vision of a unified and inclusive empire continues to inspire. The weight of the crown was heavy, but Akbar bore it with wisdom and strength, leaving an indelible mark on history. Akbar's reign began in turbulence. At the tender age of 13, he ascended the throne, inheriting a kingdom fraught with instability and external threats. The young emperor faced numerous challenges that tested his resolve and leadership. The most pressing danger came from Hemu, a Hindu general of the Suri dynasty. Hemu was a formidable adversary, known for his military prowess and strategic acumen. He had ambitions of his own and sought to overthrow the Mughal rule. Hemu had defeated the Mughals in Agra and Delhi, posing a serious challenge to Akbar's claim to the throne. His victories in these key cities emboldened him, and he marched towards Panipat with a large and well-equipped army. The situation called for decisive action. Akbar, though young, understood the gravity of the threat. He knew that his reign and the future of the Mughal Empire depended on the outcome of this confrontation. Bairam Khan, Akbar's regent and trusted advisor, recognized the gravity of the threat and mobilized the Mughal army. Bairam Khan was a seasoned warrior and strategist, and he took charge of the preparations for the impending battle. The two forces clashed at the Second Battle of Panipat in November 1556. The battlefield was a scene of chaos and carnage, with both sides fighting fiercely for supremacy. The stakes were incredibly high, and the outcome would determine the future of the Mughal Empire. This battle would prove to be a turning point in Akbar's young reign. It was not just a test of military strength, but also a test of Akbar's leadership and the loyalty of his followers. Despite being outnumbered, the Mughal army under Bayram Khan's leadership emerged victorious. The victory was a testament to the strategic brilliance of Bayram Khan and the resilience of the Mughal soldiers. Hemu was defeated and killed, solidifying Akbar's hold on the throne and marking the beginning of Mughal dominance in North India. The death of Hemu was a significant blow to the Suri dynasty and a major victory for the Mughals. The victory at Panipat was a crucial step towards consolidating Akbar's power. It not only secured his position as the emperor, but also sent a clear message to his rivals and potential challengers. It showcased the military strength of the Mughals and served as a deterrent to future challengers. The battle demonstrated that the Mughals were a force to be reckoned with, and that Akbar, despite his youth, was a capable and determined ruler. Following the victory, Akbar, with the guidance of his advisors, began to implement policies that would strengthen his empire. He focused on building a strong administrative framework and fostering loyalty among his subjects. Akbar's vision for a unified and prosperous empire began to take shape. He sought to integrate the diverse cultures and communities within his realm, promoting a sense of unity and cooperation. His early reforms laid the foundation for what would become one of the most illustrious periods in Indian history. Akbar's reign, which began with trials and tribulations, would eventually be remembered for its achievements and contributions to the Indian subcontinent. Section 4. The Sword of Hindustan. Akbar's reign was marked by relentless military campaigns. He understood that a strong military was essential for maintaining the stability and expansion of his empire. Akbar led his armies personally, earning a reputation for his courage, strategic brilliance, and ruthlessness on the battlefield. One by one, Akbar subdued rebellious kingdoms and expanded the frontiers of his empire. He faced fierce resistance from the Afghan remnants in the east and the Rajput kingdoms in the west. His conquest of Malwa, Gujarat, and Bengal brought strategic territories under Mughal control. Akbar's military success was not solely due to brute force. He was a master strategist, adept at diplomacy and forging alliances. He understood the importance of winning over his defeated enemies. He offered clemency and positions of power to those who submitted, thus integrating them into the fabric of the empire. Section 5. A Vision for an Empire. Beyond his military prowess, Akbar possessed a keen administrative mind. He understood that the strength of an empire was not solely determined by its military conquests, but also by the efficiency and fairness of its governance. He recognized that a stable and prosperous empire required a sound administrative framework. This realization led him to focus on creating a system that could sustain the empire's growth and stability for generations to come. He implemented a series of reforms aimed at centralizing power, improving revenue collection, and ensuring justice for his subjects. These reforms were not just about control, but about creating a fair and just society where every citizen felt valued and protected. One of his most significant innovations was the Mansabdari system. This system was a revolutionary approach to managing the empire's vast and diverse territories. This system organized the nobility and military hierarchy based on a ranking system. Each rank came with specific duties and responsibilities, ensuring that the empire's administration was both efficient and accountable. Mansabdars, or imperial officials, were assigned ranks that determined their status, salary, and military obligations. This system not only rewarded loyalty and service, but also created a structured and disciplined administrative framework. This system helped to centralize power, reward loyal service, and ensure a more efficient administration. By centralizing power, Akbar could maintain better control over his vast empire, reducing the chances of rebellion and dissent. Akbar also implemented land revenue reforms. He understood that the economic strength of the empire was directly linked to the prosperity of its agricultural sector. He introduced a more equitable system of revenue collection based on land productivity. This system, known as the Dasala system, was designed to be fair and just, taking into account the varying productivity of different regions. This system, known as the Dasala system, aimed to alleviate the burden on the peasantry while ensuring a steady flow of revenue to the imperial treasury. By doing so, Akbar ensured that the peasants were not overburdened and could continue to contribute to the empire's prosperity. These reforms were crucial in building a strong economic foundation for the empire. They ensured that the empire had the resources it needed to maintain its military strength, support its administrative framework, and invest in public works and infrastructure. Akbar's vision for an empire was not just about conquest and control, but about creating a sustainable and prosperous society for all his subjects. Section 6. The Harmony of Faiths. Akbar's reign witnessed a remarkable era of religious tolerance and intellectual curiosity. Growing up in a multicultural environment, he developed a deep respect for different faiths. He abolished the jizya, a tax imposed on non-Muslims, a testament to his commitment to religious freedom. Akbar introduced the policy of sul-i-kul, meaning universal peace or peace with all. This philosophy advocated for tolerance and harmony among different religious communities. He opened his court to scholars and theologians from various faiths, engaging in debates and discussions on religious matters. His reign saw the construction of Ibadat Khana, or House of Worship. This building in Fatehpur Sikri served as a platform for interfaith dialogue, where Akbar encouraged scholars from different religions to share their beliefs and engage in respectful debate. This unprecedented initiative fostered a spirit of religious harmony and understanding within the empire.